Hi everybody, my name is Lumir Yanchev and I'm gonna tell you about heating profiles today. We're gonna explore them in the enterprise, and I'm gonna show you how to create them, how to edit them, and in general how they work. So here I have actually my own home, um, and I have a few rooms, but if I navigate to the entire building, then I click on heating profiles, then I'm taken to the main page for the heating profiles. So you can imagine heating profiles as a kind of a guideline on how a certain device should work in terms of what target temperature should it be um, pursuing throughout the different days and the different times of a day. So we start by clicking this button, and then first we give it a name. So I'm gonna say bedroom. So I'm gonna create a heating profile. So basically a daily schedule how things should work, what should be the target temperature at different times for my bedrooms. And since I have a few devices in my bedroom, a few radiators, I'm gonna call it bedroom. And then we come to the settings. Globally viewable. I'm not gonna go into a lot of details about this. You can read more about here, but it's basically whether you can imagine that as for example, let's say a facility management company, you want to suggest some heating profiles to the tenants in the building that you're servicing. And in terms of suggestion, this is when you want to allow globally viewable to be on, and then assign the heating profile to the entire building. And then everybody who has access to a lower level, so let's say to an apartment inside this building, they would be able to see this profile. If I say, okay, I want to assign it to a certain floor, then everybody that is, that has access to some assets, let's say rooms or apartments on this floor, then they're going to be seeing this profile as suggestion. They wouldn't be able to edit it, but they would be able to create new ones if they want. So let's say we keep it by default on. Then the default boost time, basically if you have set that, let's say from 12 until 4, the temperature should be, let's say 20 degrees, the default boost time dictates basically for what period would manual changes apply. Meaning that if somebody goes and changes the target temperature from the device itself, then how long should this change last for before the device is again put into the profile for the day. So since it's a bedroom, I'm gonna say let's make it 2 hours. So if my wife, for example, she decides to go and change the temperature, this change should last for 2 hours. Then we have the slots. We start from, let's say 00, so until 06. Let's say during the night it's very good to sleep at a cold place, so let's say it's gonna be 17 degrees. Then from 06 until 08, depending, it's my personal schedule, but I wake up, we take a shower, etc. So let's say I want it a little bit warmer, so let's say 22 actually. Then from 8 o'clock until let's say actually 17, or rather 18 o'clock, I will want lower temperature. I'm not at home, I'm not using the bedroom, so I just want 19. And then from 6 until, let's say 23, I want it warmer. I want to be able to go to the bedroom early. I don't usually go to bed at 6, but let's say, so I want it at 23. And then at 23 o'clock I'm almost asleep, so let's say from 23 until the end of the day I want something lower, which is, let's say 19 degrees at this time slot. And what we see here is the schedule for Monday. We see that from midnight until 6 it's going to be 17, then from 6 until 8 it's going to be 22, from 8 until 6 it's going to be 19. That's fine, it's a good temperature. Right now it's a little bit warmer, so I don't think the radiators are going to run at all, but that's fine. So from 6 until 11 I want 23 degrees, and then again we go to 19. So I've already done the profile for Monday, but basically here by clicking this icon I can say, okay, I want to make this for the whole week. I want to duplicate it, and then I can decide that let's say on Sunday I want something different. Let's say I want it to be, I don't know, maybe I go to sleep later, so let's make it like this. So I changed it only for Sunday. It's different for all the other days. And that's it, basically creating the profile. I'm going to click on create, but now which devices should apply to this profile? If I come here and I click on manage devices, then I can filter. Basically I have all the devices in my building that I have access to, but I can filter them. Okay, if I filter by building, it's only one. I have a single floor, so let's filter them by room actually. So let's filter by room. No, okay, the resolution is not great, but let's say I want to select only the devices that are in the bedroom. I click on bedroom and then I select both of them, move them to the right, and then click on save. And now those two devices are going to be following this this heating profile, and I can assign as many as I want. Now if I go to the device page, here I have two devices, and I click on heating profile, I'm going to see the full heating profile, what is happening at all times. And then if I want, I can quickly select another heating profile, but in this case I have only one. So to recap, heating profiles is a way for you to create schedules in your building. It's one of the easiest way to actually kind of streamline things. When you create heating profiles, it means that nobody is going to forget a radiator on during the night, let's say. And basically you're going to put the backbone for savings and for some schedule inside the building. The heating profiles, thanks to the visibility, are also fit for residential projects as well. But I think you should remember is the default boost time. Here, it's a manual change. It's either from the enterprise layer through the control screen of the device, or manual change from the device itself. If you change the temperature, how long this change should last. So a final example, and then I leave you to create your profiles, is this one. From 8 until 18, I have 19 degree. So let's say at 10 o'clock, I'm still home. I decided to be home office, and then I set it to 23 degrees or to 25, no matter. I do a manual change at around 10 o'clock. So what happens is that from 10 to 12, this change is gonna last, basically in the default boost time. And afterwards, the device is going to revert back to the heating profile that is using. When you're doing this is the default boost time, but when you're controlling, when you're doing this manual change, either from the home application or from the enterprise, you have the possibility to select until, basically this is the auto-completed default boost time when you want to change a specific wiki, but then you can also change it for this specific use case. You can say this time I want, let's say, for it to be active for 5 hours instead of 2. So it's like the default value. Okay, with that I leave you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at our email, and thank you for your time.